Hello my beautiful and amazing people, badass Dark Zone agents, Uncle Butcher in the building with another barbecue chicken Bluescreen exotic LMG setup, and this one is pretty goddamn delicious and spicy at the same time because we have shit ton of damage, survivability, and we're gonna pulse enemies at will. And if you love insanity, then this build will check all the boxes because we have everything you need, and with some easy modifications this build can fit any goddamn playstyle. So as usual, welcome to Uncle Butcher Land. If you're new here, hit that like, smash that sub, or leave a hateful comment. It truly depends on your preference, but if you love to be updated to all the best PvP, PvE builds in looter shooters and RPGs, and in Division 2 sometimes, then sub, man, welcome to the family. In this one though, I'm using Bluescreen exotic LMG. It has some decent benefits, but like I said in my previous video, I can see only 2-3 builds where this LMG can be actually useful, and this is my second attempt to make this LMG great, and I think we did some good shit. But before we continue, a quick word from the sponsor Deeming.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Deeming.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. Right now, with my promo code RBDIV0424, you will receive additional 25% discount on all sale items, even incursion weapons such as Ouroboros exotic SMG. So check these guys out. If you have any questions, don't hesitate, drop your comment down below in comment section or contact the operator. But now let's get back to this setup, and this one is pretty goddamn impressive. It's hybrid build. I have weapon damage, I have skill tiers, lots of them, and I have survivability. As you see, I'm stacking bonus armor quite often, and by headshots I gonna pulse enemies, and when I will make those rare headshots, enemies will be basically triggering my spotted talent because they will be pulsed. So my headshots will activate pulse skill, which will amplify my weapon damage and skill damage, and that's perfect synergy to me. Really good way how to use this build. Yeah, you could use Overwatch for weapon and skill damage buff, but overall you're losing DPS and you have to be behind the cover. But definitely there are a couple options how to use this build. Even if you're a seasoned player, you could use glass cannon for maximum possible DPS output, but then make sure that you play smart. For specialization we will use technician, and brother, everything is here really simple. We're gonna use it for extra skill tier. We will gain disrupt grenades, additional skill damage, artificial hive, which will help us a lot in tough rooms. Just throw it somewhere near your assault turret and that's game over. Your assault turret will last forever, and most likely it will kill everything and everybody in the room. So if you're a lazy player or maybe you want to chill or go AFK mode, place your character somewhere safe and use assault turret with artificial hive, and that's all she wrote, baby. Sometimes I'm doing this mechanic when I need to do some side quest in my life, so yeah, it's really good synergy. Disrupt grenades though can take care of that all annoying shit like healing stations, drones, mini tanks, blah, or even dogs. Yeah, so these grenades are goat, man. Sometimes when shit will hit the fan, those grenades can save the day. My main weapon though here is Bluescreen exotic LMG. Maybe the name of this LMG is boring as fuck, but it can be really decent. What I mean by that, we're gonna basically spray and pray with this weapon. We're gonna apply marks, and with full stacks, enemies on kill will be all marked enemies. I have to note, all marked enemies on kill will be disoriented and pulsed, and that means that at that moment our skills and weapons are dealing amplified weapon damage from spotter. So that's really good synergy for LMG and for crowd control purposes. Though I would love to see that we could maybe apply 5 stacks or 6 then this LMG would be much better, much stronger. Or maybe even 7 or 8, why not go crazy? 7, 8 enemies marked, kill one enemy, boom, whole wave is basically disoriented, pulsed, pretty dope synergy to me. 3 enemies, he's like, maybe not the best trade though, but if you want to use this LMG as a utility weapon for crowd control purposes, for pulsing enemies, then I think this build is easily one of the best ones where you can use this LMG, because we are using Heartbreaker, GEARSET as well in this one, and to my eyes it's perfect synergy because Heartbreaker will give us LMG and assault rifle damage, and for second weapon I'm using test subject assault rifle with perfect insane for extra skill damage and weapon damage. That's pretty much like poor man's capacitor. For pistol you can use TDI named pistol with skill tier, and talent can be insane, future perfection for overcharge reasons, or for extra survivability, preservation, because preservation will work with skill kills. So you have a couple options there. For rest of the gear I'm using 3 pieces from Heartbreaker GEARSET, and by headshots I will pulse enemies from Heartbreaker GEARSET, and by making those headshots I will gain bonus armor as well. So really good synergy as well with all the gear we have. For chest piece I'm using perfect spotter, but if you don't want to use spotter you could replace it with overwatch talent. Overwatch talent works better in team play because you're gonna boost your teammate damage as well, but if you want to basically receive maximum possible DPS output and use glass cannon talent, I'm using NinjaBike backpack in this one as my little spicy sauce, because now I can use less gear and gain more buffs. For example, I'm using 3 pieces only from Heartbreaker GEARSET to gain 2-piece brandset bonus. The same story with Petros gloves and perfect spotted chest piece. For the skills though, I'm using assault turret, which is the best one for any skill build, and striker drone, which can be replaced with artificial hive. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Butcher drops the mic, see you in the next one.